welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another haul. This one is from a website called Poundshop. That's not the same as Poundland, but basically the same thing. So I've got a big box here, as you can see, so I haven't bothered to empty it all because I don't have space for it all. There's a little bit of everything here. I've already started doing Christmas shopping because, well, technically I start Christmas shopping on Boxing Day because the gifts that I'm very hard to buy for, so the gifts that I'm not so keen on, or the gifts that maybe I've already got tons of them, I put them in what I call a re-gifting box, and then they go out the following year. So technically I start on Boxing Day, but yeah, there's some gifts here for Christmas, and my daughter's birthday is in October, so I've got some things for her as well, just to kind of top up her presents, and some cleaning stuff and just some random pieces. So I'm just gonna get started. I'm trying to do it in sort of some form of an order so it's not all over the place. Okay, so first thing I got as well are these. She's very into stickers, and she knows her alphabet and her numbers, but she was just like kind of learning to write them. She's not 3 yet. So we've got her these two preschool activity books. One is a 1, 2, 3 with 50 reusable stickers, and then the other one is first words with 50 reusable stickers. These were, the registered retail price is £5 each, but they were £1 each. These are the same sorts of things that you will find all the time in Poundland, but normally I only find them for like the older ages, like maths and things like that, and obviously we're not on the maths level yet. But these will go up for Christmas, just as like little gifts that the elf leaves her when he goes home. And then I also bought her, she's started to learn to tell, not really to tell time, but she's very into clocks at the moment. So trying to get that in my light. So this is a tell the time puzzle from CBeebies. I've seen this in a few places for about £4 or £5, but this was £1 from the Poundshop. Now everything isn't £1, as we know, even in Poundland everything isn't £1 anymore, so it's the same sort of thing. It's not everything in here was £1. And then I also got her this Play-Doh set. Every Christmas, every birthday, we tend to buy her some form of a Play-Doh set because she wasn't very into textures. She hates having things on her hands or under her nails or anything like that. And I know that when she goes to nursery, which she should be going at the start of next year, depending on how everything goes, one things that they will do is crafts and things like that, so I want her to kind of learn. So we used to get these and she would just watch us play with them. She wouldn't really touch them herself. And recently she started to get more into textures. We made our own Play-Doh and things like that, so I thought maybe she would be a bit more into them if they've got, you know, like these something where you push the Play-Doh in and the hair comes out. So I thought maybe she'll focus more on that and not so much on the textures. It does say 6+, and as I said, she's almost 3, but she doesn't put things in her mouth, and she's with me all day, so she's not exactly unsupervised. And this was £4. You get 3 tubs and 3 of these little like characters, which I guess are supposed to be hair clients. And then there's also some scissors. I said that around the back, just some little tools like some scissors, and no idea what these things are, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, that was £4, and they had a few different styles of these in. And then I also got her, she has some of the big mega blocks, you know, the really big chunky ones, but she does like the little Lego pieces that her cousins have. There, she's like the youngest, so the older cousins will have like little Lego pieces, and she's actually really good with them. And as I said, we don't leave her on her own. She plays with us. So these were £1 each, and they're not Lego. They're a different brand called Block Tech, but basically the same thing. And this one is level 1 difficulty. Yeah, level 1 difficulty, and it's got 43 pieces. I'm trying to get it in my light. And this makes a fire engine, so that was £1. And then this one makes a little pirate ship with a pirate, and that was £1. And then this one's a slightly higher level difficulty, but of course her dad and I will help her do these. And this one is an air ambulance one, and again that was £1. So they will just go for as just little top-up presents for Christmas. And then I also got it's Cookie Dough's birthday in October. So Cookie Dough's my dog, who is there. Okay, Cookie Dough. She will be 5, and it's been a while since she's had a new teddy. And if you saw one of my, I think it was not the last video, the one before that, you saw the state of Simba, who's got his neck tied and virtually no feathering, and he's covered in I don't even know what. And so they'll get her a new little teddy, and this was knocked down from £3 to £1. This probably won't survive either. This will most likely need him buried by Christmas, but thought she needed a new toy. And she doesn't look the slightest bit interested in it, so. And then for Cookie Dough I also got, yeah, you like these, don't you? Some beef bite treats. These were £1. Now I am actually vegan, so she will eat some form of vegan food, but when it comes to treats I haven't found any that are vegan. So if anybody knows of any, please leave them in the comments, because I do feel bad buying stuff like this. But obviously she's got to eat. So yeah, if anyone knows of any that you guys use, or any recipes where you can make your own. I did find some to make peanut butter ones, but she won't touch them. Yeah, just leave them in the comments below and I can go and have a look at those, and I won't have to feel like the worst vegan on the planet. But they were £1, and they had loads of these good boy ones. And then I just got Jasmine this little chalkboard. Her dad and I are not together, and he has one of these at his house, and she loves it, so I thought I'd get her one for home. Again, this will just kind of top up her Christmas presents, and it's just a little chalkboard with some 4 coloured chalks and a board rubber, and that was £1 as well. And then the next few gifts I got are actually 4 gifts for some of the kids in my family. I have like a few nieces of similar ages, so I've got them a couple of things for either birthdays or Christmas that are coming up. So these two are just the same, so I've got 2 the same, and then this one, and they are all little scrapbook sets. So this one is Trolls, and it's got all the little fabrics. It's got a book in there, stickers, some different pots of glitter, glue, sticker gems. Yeah, as you can see on the back, a little bit more for it. It's got, that looks like a really good set. And then I also got a unicorn one, which got pretty much the same thing again. Just tell you on the front, it's got like gems, stickers, a scrapbook, washi tape. It's also got some scissors in it and some different sheets of like the sticky paper. So yeah, they will be fab. But these were the troll ones, and the unicorn ones were £5 each. They were low on the troll ones. I only had a couple left when I ordered this, which was only the other day, to be fair. And then as another Christmas gift, each year I get Jasmine and Cookie Dough stockings, and I also do one for Jasmine's dad from Jasmine. So I've just got him and these are 3 pairs of socks. Men never have socks, do they? So don't even start me with socks. The socks go missing in this house so fast. I don't know what happens. And I would say that, like, you know, most people say, oh, you put them in the washing machine, you only get 1 sock. I don't even get 1 sock. I get no socks. I put them in, they got both socks go. Give up. So this is a pack of 3 socks for men, obviously, and they were £1. They're not anything funky, you know, it's not gonna win Hot Dad of the Year in these or anything like that, but they're stripy and they're gonna keep his feet warm, and they were £1 and they fit in a stocking, so that's what I got. And then the rest is just sort of bits and pieces for the house. Oh no, sorry, I did also get these for Cookie Dough. I put my own fleece stuff on her. I don't like get it done at the groomers or anything like that. I always have done your own, haven't we, Cookie Dough? You just have to do your treats, aren't you? So these were £1 each, and they had ones for her size, which is puppies and small dogs, but then they also had the ones for the bigger dogs, like the next size of dogs, and they were also £1. So you put one of these on like the very back of the neck here, and it lasts for a month. So it's the exact same as you get at the vets. It was actually the vet that recommended us to just get these ourselves, because she has quite a bit of anxiety and when she's taken away from me or anything, so they struggle to really give her her worming tablet or these, so we have to do them ourselves, and they recommended us to get these. So this is cheap as I find them. Normally I get them on eBay for like £2.60 each or something, but these were £1 each, so we got her enough. She's already had one, and it's got enough for the rest of the year, didn't we? Yeah. So it can be bug free. You just want the treats, don't you? You can have one in a minute when I'm done. And then I got some, I don't really drink coffee, but Jasmine does not sleep well. There's a reason why she doesn't sleep well, but so I speak to her dad. I don't know if it's really much that I can you know, chat about. It's kind of got to be an agreement sort of thing, but the condition that she has, she kind of just get night terrors, so she does not sleep good at all, and she co-sleeps with me, which is my fault, but she does, so I do not get a lot of sleep. She wakes quite a lot, and she has to be cuddled all the time, so I'm in like one stiff position. So come like 10 or 11, and she wakes up at 6 a.m, so come 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, I'm hitting a wall. I am exhausted. So I did think of trying coffee, but I'm not a major fan of like regular coffee, but I have had it when someone's just put a syrup in, so I thought, well, okay, this is only 2 calories per cup, and it's by Beanie's flavour coffee. I saw it on Instagram. They do tons of flavours. There's like, from what I can remember, Turkish Delight, cinnamon, toffee apple, I want to say, orange, cherry, chocolate cherry. There's so many flavours. So I got caramel popcorn because I love popcorn, and each cup only has 2 calories. Obviously I'm vegan, so I don't have like regular milk. I'd either drink this with no milk or with almond milk, so obviously a few extra calories in it, but I thought that was worth a go to keep me awake. I have saw this in some stores for like £3.50, but it was £2 on there, so I thought we'll try that and see if it keeps me awake. And then I also got a couple of Astonish things. Now I love this range. I usually use the Wilko range, but the local Wilko to me has shut down, so I'm not a very good driver, so I have to drive to get there, and if it's further than about 10 minutes from my house, I don't really like to make the journey by myself, so I needed to find a different brand that I could get. So this one is Astonish. As I said, they're a vegan brand, which is why I like them, and this is just a pine disinfectant and cleaner. The good thing with these is they're not only just cruelty free, but they're a lot safer to have around your home than, you know, some of the more known brands, which I'm not going to name, but some of the more known brands that have a lot of chemicals in them. So you have to think that if you know, obviously you're going to be spraying this and your kids are going to be like eating off services, or you're going to be preparing food, you want something that's not going to make them ill at the end of the day. So this is natural pine oil. It's just a regular disinfectant and cleaner, and that was £1. And then I got I normally clean my oven with just, you know, these antibacterial cloths you get, they've already got like the stuff on them, and I usually get them from Poundland. I just wipe it over with that, but somebody recently told me that I'm not cleaning my oven properly, and that's how I've done it for the last 4.5 years that I've lived here, which means I've never cleaned my oven properly. I don't really use my oven that often. I can't really cook, so most of the things I cook in the microwave, but it's pretty nasty. I figured I really need to give it a good clean. It doesn't look especially dirty, as I said, I don't really use it that much, but yeah, I feel really gross. So I found this oven and cookware cleaner, again vegan, it's by Astonish. It says tackles the jobs other cleaners can't. I have no idea how you use it, but it's going to restore items to new. So there you go. And no need for gloves, which is good because I don't have gloves. Who has gloves to clean? Unless you're cleaning the toilet, maybe. But that was £1, so I will give that a go and see if it takes away 4.5 years of dirt out of my oven. And then I also got, I mentioned in one of my other videos that I didn't know that I was supposed to use washing powder and fabric softener. I thought you used one of that. Really, the name is in the title, like washing powder washes, fabric softener softens. I didn't know, so I was only using washing powder. And I tend to do whites and then all colours together. I didn't know I was supposed to do whites, lights, darks. So some of my whites, not so much Jasmine's, I seem to be really good with her laundry, or maybe just her clothes are better than mine, but a lot of my, like white pants are now pink pants, or like a baby blue, because like my jeans have ran, or my jumpers ran on them. So I decided to get some of these Snatcher dye. Yeah, it's by Dr. Magic, Snatcher dye, and they apparently avoid colour runs in mixed washes. Now, does this mean that I can put my colours in with my whites? So like I can put in a white shirt and a red shirt and it'll come out white and red? Or am I only supposed to put this in with colours? I will check that first. Oh, it's got hints and tips, so we're going to be fine. We can work this out. It's got hints and tips, we'll be fine. So there's 20 sheets in here and that is only £1. So we'll see how good that is. Some sponges, because I need sponges, and they're 20 for £1. And then the other bits I got just some toiletries. I got Jasmine some Baby Shark bubble bath, because she's obsessed with bubble baths at the moment, and she's used up all of my Harry Potter stuff, so I'll get her some of her own, and this was £1. And I also got her some Fisher Price baby shampoo and conditioner, because I'm not really a big fan of Johnson's stuff really. That No Tears thing, it's a load of crap. There's a fly buzz, man, it's really driving me crazy. Yeah, No Tears. Have you got Johnson's in your eyes? It's a lie. So this is apparently No Tears. We'll see. But yeah, that was £1.50. Right. No, it wasn't. I'm lying. That was £2 because it was the bigger tubs. That's £2 for 200ml. And then I got some, I love this stuff, which is argan oil body butter for myself, which was £1. I have really dry skin, and I have tried some of the larger brands, bigger brands lately, and more expensive brands. People have kind of gifted me things to try. But I may love them at the start, but then as I go along, I find that they either don't really change, or my skin actually starts to get sore. I don't really get blemishes, I'm quite lucky in that sense. But there's a couple of brands I've tried lately that I've been sent, and I've kind of had to email them and say I don't really want to do a review on this because it just doesn't work for my skin, and I'm not going to be able to give you a good one. Because my skin started to break out, and I do have really, really sensitive skin, so I accept that may not happen to everybody, but obviously don't want to endorse something that, kind of like review something in a good way and get you guys to buy it if I don't really use it myself. But I do use this stuff. It's really good, and it lasts, even though it's quite small, I mean it's 250ml, but it doesn't look huge. It actually does last a really long time. It's not like too thick, it's quite easy to spread on, so that was £1. And then I got Jasmine some vapor rub, because she gets very kind of chesty, especially when it's hot, and here in England it's been really muggy lately. So this was £1. That fly is really bugging the crap out of me, and I refuse to use bug spray because I won't kill them. So yesterday it took me 15 minutes to get one fly out of my house. By the time it went out the door, 2 more came in, so it didn't really work. And then I just put these up for Jasmine because she's obsessed with lollipops, and I thought these were cute. The ones where you suck it and you blow and they're like a little whistle. I used to have these when I was a kid, so, and these were £1 for a pack of 4. So yeah, I got a ton of stuff, really random, like across the board stuff, but I like the fact that I didn't have to go out. I'm still a little skeptical of going out places. There's still a lot of people that aren't using masks, and I'm seeing people like pulling down their mask when they cough. I understand you don't want to cough in your mask and then it's like stuck to your face, but they're coughing and then still picking things up, and we're just not learning, are we? So regardless of whether or not you think the whole corona thing is real or a scam, I just care that when I take my daughter out, I don't want her picking up a ton of germs. So if I can just order something online at the minute, I'm happy with that. So yeah, I hope that I've introduced you to another shop that you didn't know about. Although my local Poundland, there's 3, and one of them is shut down, and the lady that worked there, unless she's a liar, told me that Poundland are about to start going online. At the moment they have online, but you can just see what sort of things they may have in store. You can't actually purchase it, but that's going to change soon apparently. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. But just in case, and you're a Poundland lover like me, then definitely try Poundshop. It's very similar. I've seen some things in there the same, but I've also seen particularly scrapbook sets and that. Some of these I haven't seen in Poundland. And just a couple of the other things I've seen that are just a little bit cheaper in this Poundshop than Poundland, but they had tons more than I'm showing you here. They had so much homeware, I just didn't really need homeware. They had a ton of homeware stuff and a load of, you know, I'm trying to think, like foods and coffees and stuff. It's just I usually get it from the supermarket. So if you want anything like that, it's definitely worth taking a look. And I think that's it. I think I'm going to go and give Cookie Dough a treat now. You waited long enough. Yeah. I didn't actually say she was getting these treats today. Maybe they were for your birthday. You didn't ask, did you? You just sat there now. And now I can't not give you one because you're going to make me look bad. Aren't you? And like your bunny. Your Christmas bunny. I mean your birthday bunny. No. Well, that's a present down the drain. Right, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye guys.